9:13 right now on this Veterans Day. Let's take you to a couple pretty spots across the state right now. Let's start in Globe. Let's take you to Gila County. We've got a beautiful view here behind the Center for the Arts of the sky with the clouds here. A few cirrus clouds moving through. Not a lot of folks out and about right now in the Globe area. I think a lot of people are off today for the holiday. We've seen a similar kind of empty picture here. A few people walking around down at Courthouse Plaza in the Prescott area up in Yavapai County. How pretty, though, these leaves are looking here with the trees changing. Right now, we've got all the different flags up for Veterans Day as well. 46 degrees, your current temperature in Prescott. We are in the 50s and pushing toward the low 60s right now in the valley. We're going to head for upper 60s for your highs today in Prescott, then upper 50s for tomorrow. Most spots are going to see a change tomorrow that includes either a drop in temperatures or some wind or both. Heber Overgaard goes from 63 today to 53 and windy tomorrow. Camp Verde drops a good 10 degrees and Pine Top Lakeside 64 today to 55 Tuesday. Most of these spots start to warm it back up with temperatures rebounding by midweek. That is the first of two storms headed through Arizona. So our first alert weather headlines for you. We've got a mild holiday, mostly sunny with light winds across the state today and nice temperatures. But we do have two storms on the way. One tomorrow that is likely going to be dry, but bring that cool down and that wind to most areas. And then the second one for the weekend, that one I think is going to bring a few more impacts to your outdoor plans. So let's talk about the changing weather pattern, the broader picture of what we're seeing. There's the cloud cover we see right now. No rain associated with this. We're going to stay dry today. But this is the first of those two storms coming our way, and it's got quite a bit of moisture associated with it. This is a jet stream forecast. Now this is a jet stream here. It keeps that storm to the north of us. Watch what happens here. We head through today and then into tomorrow. And yeah, that swings by right to the north of Arizona. A few flurries possible by the northern Arizona border, but most of the state stays dry. We just get the wind from this system and a cool down. Tuesday and into Wednesday, we get a little bit cooler air flowing into the state. Now, this is that next storm coming our way. And the models, again, this is just one of the weather models I'm showing you right now, but they're kind of all over the place, not agreeing with each other. So this one in particular is going to show this storm is approaching by Friday, and I do think it looks likely we're going to get some wind on Friday across the state because of this. And so that's something to keep in mind with any travel plans. It's going to be a gusty day across the state. And then for Saturday, this particular model is keeping us dry, and it brings some moisture up into the state by Sunday and continues into Monday. Our 7-day rain outlook really is favoring eastern and southeastern Arizona for that second storm system, but it does include the Valley metro area with at least a slight chance of rain Saturday and maybe a 30% chance by Sunday and into Monday. I say maybe because, again, things really are looking uncertain as to how far south that storm will be, how much moisture gets pulled up into the state because of it, and so how much cooling we'll get, how much rain and snow we'll get, all details to still be worked out. But we're going to keep an eye on that this weekend, and we'll keep you updated. So highs today are going to be in the low 80s. Just a little bit above normal for this time of year. Typically, we're at about 79 for an afternoon high. By tomorrow, we do drop back about 5 degrees to 77. And we rebound to 80 by Wednesday. All this week, these mornings are going to stay similar to what you've had out there this morning. If you've been outside yet this morning, 40s and low 50s around town. By Thursday, we start to warm it back up, but here comes that storm for the weekend. Again, Friday at this point is looking dry with a few clouds and some wind, and temperatures start to retreat back to 79. Looking ahead to the weekend, we've got 71 for your high on Saturday and 67 on Sunday. Again, right now, I'd put it at about a 20 to 30% chance for rain through Saturday night into Sunday and into Monday. But again, we're going to keep you updated as we get a little closer.
All right, want to check back in with meteorologist April. She's joining us with a perfect forecast.
Yeah, it's really nice out there right now. And I mean, we're not going to see huge changes in the week ahead. We do see some bigger changes by the weekend, though, and some minor changes between now and then. So let me show you everything we're tracking. First, we start with a mild holiday. If you've been outside, you already know it's gorgeous out there right now. I am tracking two storms on the way. The bigger one, though, has some impacts potentially for your weekend. So let's dive right into where we are right now. To start, we're at 76 degrees at this lunchtime hour on your Veterans Day. 11% relative humidity and a 17-degree dew point. Both of those numbers show us it's pretty dry out there with our air mass. Winds are light out of the east at 3 miles per hour. We're climbing to 83 this afternoon, which is 4 degrees above average for us for this time of year. Our low this morning was exactly average, right on track at 55 degrees. A few thin high clouds that have been moving through. You can see here on our first alert satellite view that they're not really connected to anything major, kind of leftovers from a dying storm off to our southwest. The next storm to move our way is this one right here. And it's a low pressure system tapping into an atmospheric river, that deep plume of moisture pushing into the northwest. A lot of rain, a lot of snow with this. probably not any of it is going to make it to Arizona. Let's go forward in time now here. Timeline at the top of your screen. We see mostly sunny skies for today. This thing sweeps by to the north tomorrow. So what we can expect tomorrow is the temperatures are going to drop here in the valley about 5 or 6 degrees. In the high country, 10 to 15 degrees cooler tomorrow. Plus we'll get some wind as this sweeps by to the north of us. Temperatures rebound a little bit. The winds ease up by Wednesday, but there's the next storm. You can see it out there in the Pacific coming our way, likely for the weekend. So today's highs really nice all across the state, just shy of 60 degrees in Flagstaff, 73 today for Kingman, 68 for Prescott, and 82 today for Yuma, 83 for Gila Bend, 64 for Show Low, your afternoon high, upper 60s for Payson and Winslow, low 60s today for Window Rocks, mid 70s in Globe and Safford. Overnight lows tonight into tomorrow morning. You're going to wake up to cold temperatures in Flag, 29 for an overnight low, 26 for Flagstaff and 37 for Prescott, just above for Payson, pardon me, just above freezing in Prescott, 45 for Casa Grande and 46 for Tucson, 53 tomorrow morning in the valley. Outlying areas will see some low 40s. The lows don't really change a whole lot the next couple of days. They will drop off a little bit behind tomorrow's dry storm system. So we'll see more probably low 40s in outlying areas Wednesday morning. By Wednesday afternoon, we're warming it to 80 degrees, then 84 Thursday. That weekend storm right now, a lot of uncertainties with that. We're going to put a slight chance of rain in Saturday and Sunday, plus cooler temperatures and some wind. We'll keep you updated as we get closer and know more.